Heat 3 of round 3 has hit the lineup, and it's a big one when you start thinking about the world title, because Carissa Moore, if she can win this heat and move straight to the quarterfinals, the world title race is going to go down at Maui for sure. We have just seen Courtney Conalog relegated to round 4.
Looking really spry in these little right-handers.
And this lady has looked really sharp too, with some big full rail turns. High line, clean wrapping carve to get started, and sticking with this one, hoping for it to reel off on the inside. Starting to get some speed now. A magic board under her feet. Hits the lip, not a huge turn, but an early start for the two-time world champ. On Courtney, as we see the surfer in white, this is Alessa Quizon in 14th position coming into this contest. Down the back end of the ratings, but coming off the back of a quarterfinal finish down in Portugal. And she has a lightning fast backhand, looking for a steep wall on the inside to put it to good use. And there is a couple of quick snaps from the young Hawaiian, and she gets slammed on the shore break, as we see Nikki Van Dijk on the replay.
It's at 5.17 here for Nikki. And also, you know, something's going on here in the water. A lot of these middle seeds have been making some noise in this event. Nikki also finding her stride. Another one that has maybe 1 or 2 gears, just like Alessa, to offer for the tour. She hasn't clicked on all cylinders. There's that low tide sandbar really gritting its teeth. This is a 6.3 here for Carissa. That's her go-to power right there. That open face, she is so comfortable running. And now that, watch this inside sandbar. It gets so shallow, and there's even just a little bit of backwash. It's a pesty section. It's not, you know, the most conducive for a friendly maneuver.
So she'll need to finish those last maneuvers if she's going to overcome the likes of Carissa Moore, who's picked off a decent looking wall here, surfing with a lot of speed. Second turn is strong. Really just flowing well, but this one's not going to link through to the inside. She had a 6.33 on her first wave, and Alessa has tapped into a jam here. Gets a little hung up on that first turn, but he's going to stay with it. And really just didn't find the rhythm on that wave, Ross.
Yeah, that offshore wind got the best of her. She kind of pushed high on the top of that wave there. And, you know, these waves on the outside, if it doesn't hit the sandbar just right, they're a little bit slopey, so it didn't give her that push back onto the wave.
Well, without priority, Nikki Van Dijk's going to swing into this one. Nice turn to get started. Not overcommitting to any moves just yet, because she's waiting for this steeper inside section before she really starts to throw some risk, but through one of those transition maneuvers, she catches a rail and falls. Well, let's get a look at it now, because Carissa's going to use her priority. Let's see just how well this board flows through these maneuvers. Just a set-up turn to begin with. Digs in a little harder on the second move, bashes the lip, and looks to tuck into the barrel. Clean style, and she finds the exit. So our camera angle, just a little deceiving. It was kind of looking into the tube. Carissa was probably just a little bit further behind the curtain than what it looked, as Alessa gets into a decent ride, and there's some of that flashy backhand attack that she has.
That was a well-surfed wave there from Carissa Moore.
And it looks as though she's going to push further ahead with this wave, Ross.
Well, you were talking about the flow and how that board looks like it's working, and I totally agree. So look how she didn't really overpower it. Just nice, smooth cutbacks. She's going to see this wave bottom out right here and tucks in. I love that little snap too. So she's had some variation there, different maneuvers. That snap before she got barreled was nice and vertical. Bang, right there. Really, see how she kept the flow up. You know, she didn't push too hard where she lost speed. So very crucial today with this low tide conditions. And look at that, picture perfect. Nice little shampoo for Carissa.
Carissa Moore.
It was right away, you know, everyone in Hawaii knew that there was something special there with Carissa. And there's the score, Ronnie.
It's a big one, an 8.9, and Carissa's taking off once again. Now looking to drop a 6.33, and she's feeling free now with a healthy lead. And she's digging into a couple of big turns, completely committed. End section hit, but she goes down. Actually always speaks honestly, as we see Carissa up again. Really starting to find her groove out here. And looking like she's just loving life, enjoying herself in this lineup, and she just bashes that end section, even gets a bit of tail release, really pushing aboard through the lip.
That was so sick. Unbelievable turn there for Carissa. Unfortunate that the bottom totally dropped out on her. She basically made that maneuver, all of a sudden the bottom got pulled out from under her. So again, that inside section is pretty violent, but amazing display of power there.
Let's check the replay, because this wave you could just tell she was completely freed up and comfortable with her position.
Nice roundhouse. There's the clinic. Watch the second one even better. Kicks the tail free. Unbelievable turn there. Just a little unfortunate. That's so shallow. Very tricky inside section.
Really being able to put it out of reach for Alessa Quizon. Nikki Van Dijk's got work to do. She's really deep once again here. But with the right approach, she can make the open face down the line. Surfing really well. Nice turn, that last one. Now she starts to just transition through that flatter section, but can't link it through to the inside with 3.5 minutes to go. As we see Alessa flying down the line, just slightly mistimes that first turn, and she's going to have to save this wave with some exciting surfing on the inside. It's starting to flatten out now. But let's look for that lightning fast backhand approach on the inside. Unfortunately, that wave shuts down. 2 minutes to go.
You know, she handled it nicely, and not only with her surfing, she navigated that tricky little surf spot just right.
Well, there you have it. A little nod there from Courtney. She's ready. I think she wants the showdown over there at Maui. Courtney was blowing minds. She had, I think, the highest scoring ride of that event.